Hey guys, Blackhat975 coming at you live with another Lost Relics video. And today we're talking about the event here. The end of the event's up, and time to see how far we've come through the event, what to look for in the future. Let's talk about it. First off, first thing I noticed as a low tier player, they say someone who doesn't put a lot of money into the game, um, playing at low levels like myself. The mysterious pumpkins they're 2,000 now, but they were like 4,000 or 5,000 or something like that crazy when I first got into the bit of play. And I noticed it was a great way to make money. And a lot of people shared that sentiment. I had read across Reddit and things like that about people being able to make just tons of money, and then using that money and turning it into essentially uh, a pendant, a real pendant, turning their game money into real money, which is just fantastic. So, first off, I think I want to start by saying I think this event was beneficial to both the upper level players, the players who put a lot of money into the game, Spizzo from Market Square Gaming, Strikers team in general, players like that. At the other level, they were able to take and get an opportunity to get some items that will surely hold value in the future, and be able to make them, hopefully, I hope for them, a profit overall compared to whatever they put into to get the pumpkins, or to get any other item they might have traded for, sold for, whatever kind of bargaining they did. So I think that's really cool because we're going to hopefully get to see that the actions of today will be like an investment, literally an investment towards tomorrow. So I think that's very, very cool to see for them, especially as when you're so new, or when a game's so new like this, and you're putting your time and your money and effort and all that into it. It's good to see that the creator is thinking about ways to give back to the upper echelon of players, will say, without leaving out the lower tier like myself. Um, I think that's good because it's really hard to find a balance for that, and I think they found that balance in a nice way by for the lower tiered players like myself, being able to go through the dungeons and get um, pumpkins to be able to sell to get a pass, which can help you potentially grind better. I think that it's really cool. I think that really shows like almost like it's almost how you would expect a market to run, right? Supply and demand. Workers at the bottom, bosses at the top, and the workers are going out there, they're grinding all day, and they're giving it to the bosses. The bosses are taking that work and investing it towards the future of whatever, and we're seeing that play out in this form of them spending their money to get the marks and then using the marks, and then to really see that come full cycle with uh, Market Square Gaming, I think in particular, along with some other streamers there, Certified Soy Boy and Kingslayer, all of them, and there was someone else in there. I'm so sorry. I think his name was Foggy. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. I know they said no R in the name there. I'll put links to their YouTubes and streams in my description, so you can go check out their content. But to see them go and put all that effort in and to still give some of it back to the community, that's awesome to see. I think it really helps to make sure that the community doesn't get too one-way leaning, where it's not just controlled by the few, and allows the player base to grow together and learn together. Um, that was very good. They had a stream, yeah, last 2 days or so, and they really did a great job with that. So congratulations to them, and congratulations to Cliff on putting together a really good event that I think really shows where the creator is mindful of the community and willing to put an effort to make sure everyone has a chance at something awesome, but it be a way to get up. Because sometimes some games you either pay to work your way up, or you just can't go up really. So to see Cliff balancing that very well is just all congrats to him. And yeah, so overall, really successful event. Really cool skins and items came out that, again, I think will hold value in the future. And when I look at it from my perspective, that's what I want to see, is things that in a year people would be like, oh my God, you have the Christina Aguilera, or you have the King Cthulhu skin. It's insane. It's worth money. It's even my past worth money, it's just be prideful of being a part of that event, right? And I think that, that's awesome as well. Um, yeah, so that's how I feel about that as far as the event. Just all around, top tier, great play, right? Um, so for me, I'll go over sort of what I was able to achieve. And I want to give this a little bit of a run through. So to start out with, I did get some shadow stones before the event started. I also got a drop. I kept the drop on a blight necklace because I think it'll be worth something to me in the future. But I still did get enough shadow stones thanks to just random drops to be able to go ahead and get a blockchain bow and a blockchain sword katana thing. Yeah, the katana. So I used those in conjunction with a 7-day pendant that I got when I started the game. I used those to be able to run the Isle thing. Isle? Isle? I don't know. Maybe it's just Isle. The first one there, the beach level. And I was getting about, I would say, maybe 4 pumpkins is probably definitely the average. Maybe 3 was kind of low, but definitely 4 is the average. I don't think I ever saw 5 though. And thanks to that, you can see I made a ton of money up here. That money represents about a 30-day pendant, which I plan on using when we get closer to our next update. Event, which I think will be Christmas. I don't know if there will be a Thanksgiving event or not, but I don't want to waste my pendant days without an event being active, because I feel like I can jump from event to event and use that to help myself get up. Now, along with that, I got a ton of money for the pendant, and there's plenty of money left over for me to go ahead and start buying the blue virtual items. Now, of course, to have any of the relics, unfortunately, you do need to have. It seems mostly Shadowstone. I mean, there may be a few, and we'll do a video on looking at that. But I do think you need some Shadowstones, so hopefully I'll be able to grind up some Shadowstones here before the next event comes up, or get another drop like I did before. If I do get another drop, because I already have 1 blue relic, if I get another blue relic, I can just run that. But I do plan on trying to push myself up into the blue level, with or without the skill level. Currently my skills are not there. I'll show my skills from the event. Here are my skills. As you can see, since the event started, I had got everything to level 10 to be able to go to the green dungeons, but the progress past 10 has been incredibly slow. Like I said, I've been running the Isles that was the only one I was running. So we can see here that I've gained maybe 2 levels, no, barely 2 levels, but 2 levels here, and not even 2 levels of the mining, and that's across like two weekends of heavy grinding, I think. Maybe not as much as some people have, but I have a job and things like that, so maybe I'm not the fastest grinder in the world, and I make the YouTube videos and stuff, which I do apologize, by the way, for not making a video in about a week. I just was really busy, so I do apologize for that, but I'll try to make sure I'm making some buffer to where that doesn't happen in the future. But as you can see here, I haven't progressed that fast, and one thing I understand is that I know the drops I want are above where the green levels are at now, right? I need blue relics to help me in the blue dungeons, so I can go up higher dungeons. But the chances of finding a blue relic in a blue dungeon, to me, seems like it's going to be higher than it would be in a green dungeon. So my plan, up until the next event, is to try and get myself all blue armor and move up using my cash from this event along with a power pendant once we get closer to the event. That's what I've accomplished. I've accomplished the ability to go up another level with or without the skills, and I'm going to do that. I'll talk more about that strategy in a different video. But I just wanted to let you know where I was able to achieve during this event. I hope you've all had a great event and have been able to achieve that out and do things that you wanted to do during the event. I'm sure some of you were even able to get a nice drop or 2 along the way. And please check out the content creators I put below. Some of them do giveaways all the time, so you should definitely check them out. Little Black Cat sent you. Yeah, good luck, guys. Keep grinding and stay humble. See ya.